Anthems. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game. He's very intelligent with his movement, he's hard to dispossess. He does have a tendency to maybe be overly ambitious at times, but I'm sure he'll sort that out.
Okay, interesting. And we're underway. Hakimi, Brahim Diaz. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Morale. That has been cut short. El Ainawi. Unahi. Riyad, spread out to the left. Here's Metanire. Oh, can he get onto this? Mazraoui. Riyad. Mazraoui. Riyad. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played with finesse. Cleared away. Throw it. Unahi, gently done. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he cuts out the supply. Here's Metanire. Lofted upfield. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mazraoui. Unahi. Moved on forwards. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Keeps on running. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to clear it. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Hakimi. Can he deliver? He is just caressing the ball. Hakimi. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's heaved it away. Mazraoui. Cleared without complication. Unahi. Over to the left. Now that's well seen too. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's there to clear it. And that is out of play. That's tidy. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's played forward. Diop. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Hakimi. In with the challenge. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Here's Metanire. That's really well manoeuvred. Hakimi. Hakimi forwards and with intent. Hakimi shifted upfield. Here's Metanire. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this?
Morocco, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Brahim Diaz. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Brahim Diaz. Delivered in. And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back. Unahi gently done. And that has been cleared. Clipped into space. And here's Brahim Diaz. So who's he picking out? Brahim Diaz delivers. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Great defending, strong and determined. Nice looking ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Showing good feet. Cleared away, and it's a decent chance! He scored!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Morocco make the perfect start. They are already ahead. He's onto it in a flash. Hakimi. Moved on forwards. Mazraoui shifted upfield. Diop, forwards and with intent. Hakimi. Morocco are already ahead, the perfect start.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Driven forward. Riyad, no, again there's no way through. Mazraoui. Riyad, and it's played forward, cuts out the pass. Morocco out in front with an early advantage. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0. Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. Gets good distance on it. Mazraoui. Ainawi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Unahi. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's played forward. Morocco are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Here's Metanire. Aim forwards. Riyad can get it clear. Tries a measured ball. Danger averted for now. That's a throw. Out to the left it goes. Can he get onto this? Elainawi. Quality ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mazraoui. And it's Diaz. Unahi. Goes for a shot! Decent hit and on target. Here's Metanire. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, Red, nice interception. Elainawi. Hakimi. That's a sharp pass. And the volley. There's a probing ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Brahim Diaz. Moved on forwards. And he shoots! That carried quite a threat. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi, gently done. Moved on forwards. Short changes him with that pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. That's been drilled forward. Hakimi forwards and with intent. Lofted upfield. Riyad gets over and intercepts. Mazraoui shifted upfield.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
El Ainawi. Hakimi aim forwards. Clearly not happy with that. Hakimi makes the interception. Hakimi, gently done. Up towards the front line. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Unahi moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Diop with the clearance. Chance here to counter. Brahim Diaz. And he's there to get it away. Morocco have reclaimed it. And he's on a charge. Here comes the cross. Oh, what a climb! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. El Ainawi. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Knocks it out wide. And it's Mazraoui. Over to the left. It's anyone's ball now. He can get that clear. Diop forwards and with intent. Unahi shifted upfield. He's having a shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Mazraoui. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, nice touch. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Unahi. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Brahim Diaz. Proves too strong. Moved on forwards. Diop gets across to intercept that. Forward it goes. Well read, nice interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Hakimi. And it's played forward. Cuts out the pass. Morale forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That'll be a throw-in. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Could move up a gear here. Diop does really well to win the ball there. And it's Diaz. Alainawi, who does have an assist to his name. And that was very necessary. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Morocco are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That's a nicely weighted pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Aim forwards. That's a little off target. Brahim Diaz. Oh, good spread. Oh, smashing header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. ball by the goalkeeper. Unahi goes forward. And that has been cleared. Morocco have got it back and they'll have another go. And the pass is intercepted. Alainawi. That's a clever look. Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Morocco find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the finish! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Alainawi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Diop gets over and intercepts. Hakimi. And it's Diaz. No, it's come to nothing. Tries to dink it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's really well manoeuvred. He has found the way through. Brahim Diaz played out to the left flank. Unahi. Oh, that's neat. And that's been well dealt with. Oh, this is a great shape to shoot! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Mazraoui. And it's played forward. Morel can get it clear. Could be danger here. Up he goes! Just needed better contact. Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's in a good position. He's had a shot! Najraoui. Moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. Riyad tries to clear. Unahi. Oh, can he get onto this? And that has been cleared. Hakimi aimed forwards. El Ainaoui. That is good strength. Lovely ball. Can he finish? And that is a routine catch.
Hakimi really can't believe he didn't take that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Unahi. Time added on will be 2 minutes. It's just beyond his reach. Driven forward, is onto it in a flash. Diop. Unahi, gently done. It's a quick ball upfield. Metanire. Played out to the right. And it's played in charge, surely! Goal! That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
Oh, wonderful, just wonderful. What technical dreams are made of. It was unstoppable.
So is this the start of a comeback? And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Morocco are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Morocco are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Well timed, excellent interception. Brahim Diaz. Diop. Hakimi has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target. Now, as long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That has been cut short. Hakimi. Diop. Unahi. Diop. Nicely aimed pass. Brahim Diaz. El Ainawi. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Wins the duel this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Moved on forwards. Mazraoui. El Ainawi. Brahim Diaz. El Ainawi. And here's Brahim Diaz. And here's Brahim Diaz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mazraoui. Riyad shifted upfield. Mazraoui. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And he's there to clear it. Here's Metanire. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Diop. Aim forwards. Brahim Diaz. It's a good run down the right. And that's aimed into them. Climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Into the channel. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now here's the delivery. Nice interception, well timed. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. That's really well manoeuvred. Chance! That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Oh, that's nice. El Ainawi wins the duel this time. Hakimi. El Ainawi. Riyad, gently done. Mazraoui. Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
taken out, that'll be a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's played forward. Diop. Unahi. Oh, can he get onto this? Here's Metanire. That's a lovely, neat pass. Diop clears it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mazraoui. Mazraoui shifted upfield. Delivered with swing. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Time to deliver. Long ball looking to counter. Calmly anticipates. Diop. Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui picks it up now.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Done delicately. He's found a way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Hakimi is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Morel. Gets into some space. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he's there to clear it. Diop forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. Riyad gets it away. Spread out to the left. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's come back to the keeper. Quality ball. Is onto it in a flash. Diop. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Up towards the front line. That's really well manoeuvred. Riyad cuts it out. Brahim Diaz. And that could set him on his way. Riyad, aimed forwards, moved on forwards. And it's played forward. And it's lofted through here. And they can counter here. Tries to cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That pass has been well intercepted. And that has been cleared. Moved on forwards. Here's Metanire. Oh, a delicate chip through. In comes the corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out to the left it goes. And the ball is out of play. Hakimi on 2 now and looking for 3. Tries to get it clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's really well manoeuvred. Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear. And it's Diaz. Nice control. Brahim Diaz. And it's going to be another corner. Clears it away. El Ainawi. Played out wide. Played back in. And he has been fouled there. Applies the finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Diop. Najraoui. Riyad, aim forwards. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz, played into space. That has been knocked clear. Nice physical challenge. It's run loose here. Played into the middle, up he goes! Well, That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Riyad makes the interception. And it's played forward. Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to get it clear. Looking to break at pace. Mazraoui. Can he finish? Morale. That's been drilled forward. Riyad shifted upfield. Mazraoui gently done. Lobbed in behind. And he cuts out the supply. Diop. And it's Diaz. Hakimi looking to hit the byline here. Bullish header! Up towards the front line. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, this looks sharp. Hakimi. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that has been cleared. Great run on the overlap here. Cross goes in there. Bunu gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Pinged towards the front line. And that is a little undercooked. That's really well manoeuvred. Mazraoui. Riyad. Diop. Diop forwards and with intent. Unahi aim forwards. He is through here. Mazraoui. Moved on forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He can run onto that. Netaniere. That's good play. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. El Ainaoui. Diop. El Ainaoui. It's a promising position. Looking for a decent ball in. Drilled in low. And it's played forward. Riyad. Unahi. Mazraoui. Played towards the other side. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. This might and the shot! And that would have won it.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Deftly away. A probing pass. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. El Ainawi. Brahim Diaz. And it's El Ainawi. Muscular approach does pay off here. Very nicely done. Can he spark a counter here? Unahi. Mazraoui. Unahi. Do have a chance to counter here. Riyad, gently done. Mazraoui, forwards and with intent. He's going to be disappointed with that. And the counter is on. Metanire. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is lovely. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Hakimi, driven forward. Let's a look and place it forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Plays it out wide. Cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Diop, that's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Morale shifted upfield. Unahi. Mazraoui. Riyad. Lofted upfield. Clears it away. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Can he do a chance? Goes to finish! Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, sweet feet. Caresses it through. Oh, the clearance is short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So, what can they make of this? Mazraoui. Riyad. Long ball looking to counter. Cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. Riyad is there and he can get that clear. That's a throw. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, such a clever touch. Diop, gently done. Well, they can break here. Now that's well seen too. Hakimi moved on forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Unahi gets over and intercepts. El Ainawi. Morale. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. That's a throw-in. He's having a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's really well manoeuvred. Unahi, aim forwards. And that's it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's just a case of reality striking, Peter. One side, through their quality, almost obliged to win it. And like in 99% of cases, this is what happened.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.